हरि ओम तत्सत, हरि ओम तत्सत, हरि ओम तत्सत. Principal Upanishad. Principal Upanishads, also known as Mukhya Upanishads, are the mostly ancient and widely studied Upanishads of Hinduism. Composed between 800 BCE to the start of Common Era, these texts are connected to the Vedic tradition. According to most Hindu tradition, 10 Upanishads are considered as principal Upanishads. The founders of major schools of Vedanta, Adi Shankaracharya and Madhavacharya, wrote bhashyas on these 10 principles Upanishads. Even though Ramanujacharya did not write individual commentaries on principal Upanishads, he quoted many hundreds of quotations from Upanishads in his Sri Bhashya. In the Ramanuja lineage, one of his followers, Ranga Ramanuja, wrote commentaries on almost all of the principal Upanishads around the 1600s. The 10 principal Upanishads are Isha, Kena, Katha, Prashna, Mundaka, Mandukya, Taittiriya, Aitareya, Chandogya, and Brihadaranyaka. The 10 principal Upanishads, known as the Upanishads, represent the pinnacle of Vedic philosophy. Each explores different facets of the relationship between Atman and Brahman. Isha Upanishad. The shortest Upanishad teaches the unity of the divine and the world, urging us to enjoy life with a sense of renunciation. It balances the path of action, that is karma, and knowledge, that is vidya, suggesting that both are necessary for spiritual growth. The text emphasizes that the divine envelops everything and one should not covet the wealth of others. It includes with a prayer for light and guidance during the final transition of life. ଏହା ସବୁଠାରୁ ଛୋଟ ଉପନିଷଦ ଅଟେ, କିନ୍ତୁ ଗୂଢ଼ ରହସ୍ୟାତ୍ମକ ମଧ୍ୟ ଅଟେ। କର୍ମ ଓ ଜ୍ଞାନର ସମନ୍ୱୟ ଜ୍ଞାନ ଏହି ଉପନିଷଦରୁ ମିଳିଥାଏ। Now, Kena Upanishad. The title means by whom and investigates the hidden power that allows our mind, breath, and senses to function. Through a story of and about the gods, it illustrates that our individual power is actually derived from the Supreme Brahman. It emphasizes that Brahman is known only through direct, intuitive experience. କେନ ଉପନିଷଦର ନାମରୁ ହିଁ ଜ୍ଞାତ ହେଉଛି ଯେ କାହା ଦ୍ୱାରା ଏହାର ମୂଳ ଉଦ୍ଦେଶ୍ୟ ସେହି ବ୍ରହ୍ମଙ୍କର ଅନୁଭବ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଚେଷ୍ଟିତ ହେବା ଓ ଗବେଷଣା କରିବା ଯେ ଆମର ବୁଦ୍ଧି, ଶ୍ୱାସ ଏବଂ ଇନ୍ଦ୍ରିୟ କାହା ଦ୍ୱାରା ବା କେଉଁ ଶକ୍ତି ଦ୍ୱାରା ପରିଚାଳିତ। Katha Upanishad. The text is a dialogue between the young boy Nachiketa and Yama, the lord of death. Regarding the secrets of the afterlife, it introduces the chariot metaphor, where the self is the master and the intellect is the driver of the body. It distinguishes between the pleasant or preyas and the good, that is shreyas, urging seekers to choose the latter, means the shreyas. The core message is the immortality of the soul. कठ उपनिषद नचिकेता एवं चमदेवता मध्य वार्तालाप को दर्शाए एवं आत्मार अमरत्व को बुझाई था। प्रश्न उपनिषद consisting of 6 questions posed by disciples to the sage Pippalada. It explores the origins and mechanics of life. It details the nature of prana and how it sustains the physical body and the senses. It emphasizes on the divine Om. It includes by describing the 16 parts of a person that eventually merge back into the divine. शिष्यों द्वारा महर्षि पिप्पलाद को 6टी प्रश्न पचारिबा विषय यही उपनिषदर मूल अटे, जो ओम रो ध्यान विषय रे वर्णना करा जायछि। मुंडक उपनिषद। The Upanishad is the source of India's motto Satyameva Jayate. It uses the famous metaphor of 2 birds on a tree to represent one bird as ego and the other one as the witnessing soul. It emphasizes that the self cannot be attained by weak-willed person but only through truth and austerity. मुंडक उपनिषद रे 2टी पक्षी को उदाहरण स्वरूप दर्शाई दि जाइए, जो गोटे पक्षी अहंभाव एवं अन्यटी द्रष्टा। एठार बुझा जाए दुर्बल मनर व्यक्तित्व द्वारा आत्म उपलब्धि संभव नुहे, कठिन तपस्या एवं ईश्वर प्रणिधान यार मूल। Mandukya Upanishad, focused entirely on the syllable Om, it maps the 4 stages of human consciousness: waking, dreaming, deep sleep and Turiya state, where 4th stage means the Turiya is the pure non-dual consciousness. The Upanishad is considered the direct path of understanding Om and self. मांडुक्य उपनिषद मुख्यतः 4टी चेतनार स्थिति यथा जाग्रत, सुषुप्त, सुप्त एवं तुरीय अवस्था विषय वर्णना करा जायछि। ओम ही सृष्टिर उत्स भाव में दर्शा जायछि। तैत्तरीय उपनिषद। The Upanishad is famous for the ethical convocation address. The Upanishad is famous for the ethical convocation address, the students advising them to speak the truth and practice dharana. It introduces the 5 sheds, that is panchakoshas, that veil the human soul from the physical body to the blissful core. It defines Brahman as truth, knowledge and infinity. Satyam, Jnanam, Anantam. The text explores the science of bliss. तैत्तरीय उपनिषद रे पंचकोश विषय दर्शा जाइए एवं ईश्वर को सत्य, ज्ञान और अनंत रूप से बुझा जाइए। ऐत्तरीय उपनिषद, it focuses on the cosmic creation, describing how the supreme self manifested the universe and then entered the human body through the crown of the head. It contains the Mahavakya Prajnanam Brahma, which translates to consciousness is Brahman. ऐत्तरीय उपनिषद प्रज्ञान ब्रह्म विषय वर्णना करे। छांदोग्य उपनिषद, it contains the famous dialogue Tattvamasi. It gives example as salt dissolves in water, as Brahman is present everywhere but invisible. The text emphasizes that realizing the self leads to the pure bliss. छांदोग्य उपनिषद रे पिताଙ୍କ द्वारा पुत्र को तत्वमसी ର ଶିକ୍ଷା ବିଷୟରେ ବୁଝାଯାଇଛି। ଜଳରେ ଲୁଣ ଯେମିତି ମିଶିଗଲେ ଦେଖାଯାଏ ନାହିଁ, କିନ୍ତୁ ପ୍ରତିଟି କୋଣ ଅନୁକୋଣରେ ସେ ଥାଏ, ଠିକ୍ ସେମିତି ଈଶ୍ୱରଙ୍କୁ ସର୍ବବ୍ୟାପୀ ବୋଲି ଏଠାରେ ଦର୍ଶାଯାଇଛି। ସର୍ବଶେଷରେ ବୃହଦାରଣ୍ୟକ ଉପନିଷଦ। It features the profound debate of sage Yajnavalkya on the nature and self. It describes the self using the method of neti neti, acknowledging that the divine is beyond all description. बृहदारण्यक उपनिषद रे महर्षि याज्ञवल्क्य द्वारा नेति नेतिर ज्ञान संपर्क में बुझाଯାଇଛି। प्रकृति एवं आत्मा उपरे आलोकपात कराଯାଇଛି। हरि ओम तत्सत, हरि ओम तत्सत, हरि ओम तत्सत।